Welcome back to Nick and Jeff. Now I want to do another video that's a little bit different. Again, it's not a gaming video, but anyone out there knows how much I love Dragon Ball Z. And so you know what, I'm just kind of bored and I was like, I'm going to make a top 10 my personal favorite moments from Dragon Ball Dragon Ball Z / Super. Hopefully you enjoy it. Let's get started. What an emotional moment. For this first one, it was a toss-up between Goku going Super Saiyan 3 or the first time he went Super Saiyan. And I think the reason I've chosen the first time he went Super Saiyan is just because it was so much more emotional. Like, they're just doing everything they can to just fight Freeza. Like, Goku shows up, tries to be the savior, and he's going all out, giving it everything he's got. And then Freeza just keeps coming back. They hit him with this massive spirit bomb, and he just keeps on coming. And then Freeza takes Krillin, blows up his best friend right in front of him, and it's the first time you really sort of see Goku, this kind, loving, you know, funny, just hero. He just loses it, and he's like, nah, Frieza, gloves are off, all bets are off, you're going down. I'm going to combine a lot of the scenes here, but just the overall story of what happened. But when Vegeta gives himself over to Babidi and becomes Majin Vegeta and is just out for blood.
It will take more than head games to stop me. You may have invaded my mind and my body, but there's one thing a Saiyan always keeps: his pride!
He wants Goku, he misses his old rage, his old passion, and he just comes back, and you see the original, you know, this original personality of Vegeta where he just wants to fight. Goku just wants to kill Goku and prove himself that he's stronger and he's better. And that's the thing, like, I've chosen this fight over their first fight because not like, yeah, it's newer, it's better animation, it's nicer, but Vegeta's heart was just so much, he was in it, and he needed to prove himself so much more, and the fight was so much better, I think, than their original fight, but you know, from the first sort of start of Dragon Ball Z. But, what a fight that was, and just watching Vegeta lose it, so good.
His moves are incredible. Finally, I'm going to rip him apart.
The first moment from Super that I love.
Here it comes.
Yep, another Goku transformation. Holy crap, like, you know, I hadn't watched Dragon Ball Z. There hadn't been any new Dragon Ball Z for, like, what, 15 years or something like that? And so to sit down and to have this show just give me these chills again, like, oh no, Jiren has just been this overwhelming force, but he's not evil, he's just so incredibly powerful. And, you know, Goku throws another massive spirit bomb at him, and he loses. You see, you know, Jiren shoots it back, and Goku just disappears, and everyone's like stunned, like, oh crap, Goku, what happened? Goku's killed himself? And then Beerus says this, here it comes. And Goku rises up like a phoenix out of these ashes, and you're just like, oh my god, go Goku, you got this, oh yeah! What an exciting moment. I loved watching that. So good. I feel like this next one was such an emotional moment again from Vegeta. Just watching him pour his heart out.
I'm begging you, please, beat him. For me, for the pride of our race, you must defeat him, please.
And after being such a villain, and you hear his story of just how, like, from a child he was raised to be nothing but a warrior, and just just a murderer for Freeza, and he knew the truth the whole time. He's like, no, Freeza murdered our whole planet. He killed our whole race. Freeza took everything from him, and Vegeta now, you know, he's just lying there broken, beaten, and he's lost everything, and he's just in tears, in absolute tears to his old enemy, his old nemesis, and it's just begging Goku, like, please, you have to take Freeza out. Like, he's just a monster, he's a tyrant. And it was such an emotional moment from Vegeta, and that something that I think stuck with me and something that I'll never forget. Such a great moment.
So you must be Freeza. I've been waiting a long time to meet you face to face. Now I'm going to destroy you.
Trunks showing up for the first time. What a cool, what a badass that, you know, he shows up and everyone at school was talking about, like, oh, who's this new guy? Did you see Trunks? Who's this Trunks? He's got a sword. How cool is that? He shows up and then, you know, over the next couple episodes, takes out all of Frieza's henchmen and just toys with Freeza, just plays with Freeza. And, you know, we realize later on when Goku arrives, like, he goes to attack him with the sword, and Goku, being the badass that he is, just deflects it all with his finger. Holy crap, how cool was that? It was just so cool. Trunks was so cool, and he tells this, like, he's from the future. He tells the story, he's from the future. He's like, oh guys, you got to prepare because you thought Freeza was bad. No. The androids are on the way, and they're on their way, and they are going to fuck you up. And it was just like, you're from the future and you're this powerful. You just killed Freeza, who's been like this menace for, you know, the whole last season, and you're telling me he's nothing compared to what's coming? Oh my god. Just so exciting. What a cool moment. That's just how, you know, hey Freeza!
Hey, Freeza!
And then he comes down, cuts him with the sword. There's a few Vegeta moments on here, but I don't know, like, everyone knows who my favorite characters are, and Vegeta's not been my favorite, but he's got some really great moments in the show. Just, again, after turning evil again and fighting Goku and resurrecting Majin Buu, but then the moment where he hugs his son, he hugs Trunks, and he's like, look, I love you, I love Bulma, but I have to take this monster down because he's just so powerful, and the only way he can do that is by blowing himself up. And what an emotional moment. I remember sitting there as a kid watching it, like, and Vegeta's just screaming his heart out. And then the worst part was it was all for nothing. Buu still regenerated after all that, and it's like, holy crap, this is just so strong. So strong. But Vegeta's sacrifice, man, like, the most selfless moment for the Saiyan Prince. So good. But the next one is my favorite Vegeta moment out of anything. Out of absolutely anything in the show.
How dare you! That's my power!
Oh man, I get chills thinking about it. The moment where Beerus slaps Bulma, like, you know, the evolution of Vegeta as a character is probably the best out of all of the characters in Dragon Ball Z. And the moment where Beerus slaps Bulma, his wife, his love, and you see he just loses it.
What have you done? How could you? What did you do to my Bulma?
Like, holy crap! You just knew, like, oh man, like, out of everything that Vegeta's been through, that was the worst thing. You slapped his wife. It's like, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you're a god. Doesn't matter how strong you are. If someone bitch slaps your wife, you were just seeing red. You were just out for blood. And Vegeta lost it, and he went mental on Beerus. He went mental on Beerus, and that was such a cool moment. It gives me chills thinking about it. Was so good to just see him just lose control. It's so good. This next moment in Super, again, I don't know what it is, just when the Saiyans, something about these moments where they feel this anger, this rage. When Goku learns out that Black, traveled back in time and took over his body, and then Goku Black kills Goku, he doesn't care about that, but he kills Chi-Chi and Goten, and then hearing Goku's voice, like Sean Shammel's voice acting in that moment, where he's just like, you killed my wife.
You're gonna regret telling me that, Samasu! Cause now I'm mad. I'm really, really mad! And now it's time to pay!
He's so pissed. And it was another moment that, after... I mean, I thought it was pretty intense when Krillin died and he goes Super Saiyan. But something about the rage in Goku's voice and how cool it was in Super when he figures out or learns that Black killed Chi-Chi and Goten, he just loses it for a few minutes. But the next bit is better.
I feel it slipping. And I won't watch this anymore!
Now, I know a lot of people are surprised that this is number 2, considering I have a tattoo of Gohan losing it. But this moment, I still watch it to this day all the time. Like if I go to the gym or I need something to pump me up, what a moment this was. Like Goku, our hero, he couldn't beat Cell. He just couldn't beat it. He's just too strong, And so he's like, no, Gohan, you go fight him. My 11-year-old son, go fight this badass just monster. And Gohan gets the crap beat out of him, but you see the pureness in his heart. Like he doesn't want to fight, he doesn't want to hurt people, but when he's seeing his friends and family just getting the crap kicked out of him, and he's helpless, but and this power just unleashes inside him. That whole saga from start to finish, or the whole season from start to finish, Gohan loses it, takes out all the Cell minions, toys with Cell. Cell goes to blow himself up. Goku sacrifices himself. Cell we think dies, but then comes back, shoots Trunks. Vegeta loses it again, and then Gohan, goes to save Vegeta, breaks his arm, and does a one-handed Kamehameha to finish him off. There's so many moments of like I could do a whole top 10 video and just choose that whole season from start to finish. It's just so good. That moment was so good, but. Cutting everything off now. For number 1, might surprise you, but I'm not going to talk about anything after number 1. I'm just going to show you it. I'm going to make you watch it, and then the video is just going to end. So thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. But this next part for Dragon Ball Z, it was just, there's nothing else like it. Like sitting there as a kid watching this happen, and I still watch it to this day. And still, it just pumps me up, and there's nothing like it. The energy that this moment created when you're sitting there and you turn on the TV, and it was oh my god, here we go. It's so exciting. Anyway, enjoy.
Dragon Ball Z. Dragon, rock the dragon, come get Dragon Ball Z. Dragon, rock the dragon, Dragon Ball Z. Dragon, rock the dragon, come get